We're fascinated by gorillas in part because of how similar they are to us. But just how much do you think you know about these fascinating primates? In this post, we uncover 10 incredible gorilla facts. There are only two main gorilla species. There are two primary types of gorillas, Eastern and Western. Gorillas can be broken down into four separate groups. The Western lowland gorilla and the cross-river gorilla are two species found in the West. Other subspecies include the Eastern lowland gorilla and the mountain gorilla. Eastern gorillas are darker than their Western counterparts. Gorillas are the most human-like primates after chimps and bonobos. Surprisingly, human and gorilla genes are extremely similar. Gorillas have a high IQ and can communicate their feelings through behavior such as laughing and crying. These primates can create and use their own rudimentary tools. They even have fingerprints. Gorilla arms are longer than their legs. Because of the length of their arms, gorillas are better able to walk on all fours. They do everything with the tips of their fingers and knuckles. They are capable of walking on two legs for about 10 feet. Gorilla's arm span is roughly 1 foot longer than that of an adult male human. Though modern gorillas spend most of their time on the ground, their lengthy forearms hint at a past life in the trees, ground dwelling. Did you know? Gorillas share striking similarities with humans in their social behaviors. Share a fun fact about gorilla communities in the comments, and let's build our knowledge together. Gorillas are at least 6 times stronger than humans. Specifically, gorillas are renowned for their incredible upper body strength. The strength of a gorilla is 6 times that of a human. Gorillas carry and propel their massive bodies with the help of their arms, chests, and backs. The size of a gorilla's body contributes much to the animal's strength. The usual weight of a male wild gorilla is between 300 and 500 pounds, whereas a female gorilla weighs 150 to 250 lbs. Gorillas form troops or bands. 2 adults constitute a gorilla family, but groups of up to 50 individuals have been documented. Larger gorilla groups are called bands or troops. Older males, known as silverbacks, are the dominant figures in gorilla bands. These guardians choose when the squad stops for meals, breaks, and moves. Silverbacks have a dominant and aggressive nature that is typically only revealed when they feel threatened. They beat their chests. Otherwise, even these dominant figures are generally considered peaceful primates. Female human and gorilla gestations are similar. Female gorillas gestate for 8.5 months. A mother normally has 1 live infant like other primates and humans. Rarely do twins occur. Most newborn gorillas weigh 4 pounds. A mature female will have 1 baby every few years and 3 to 4 in total in her lifetime. Only a few sub-Saharan countries have wild gorillas. Gorillas are forest-dwelling, ground-dwelling creatures. They thrive in humid lowland tropical rainforests and frigid highland woods. Mountain gorillas live in the DRC, Rwanda, and Uganda, is Virunga Mountains or Bwindi Impenetrable National Park. The eastern gorilla habitat reaches 13,000 feet above sea level, while the western gorilla habitat is about half that high. Most gorillas are western lowland gorillas. Cameroon, Nigeria, Central African Republic, Republic of Congo, DRC, Equatorial Guinea, Gabon, and Angola are home to them. Gorillas are herbivores that don't typically need fresh water. Gorillas are herbivores, eating wild celery, bamboo, roots, fruits, bark, branches, and tree pulp. They'll ingest soil and ash to promote digestion. They also consume small animals and insects. However, they're not hunters. An adult male gorilla can eat 40 pounds of vegetation daily, or 10% of its body weight. That's 80 broccoli heads a day. Gorillas rarely need fresh water to hydrate. Their meals and early dew provide enough hydration. Gorilla populations are dwindling. Africa's gorilla population is declining for many reasons. Some are poached for bush meat in war-torn areas. Logging, mining, and agriculture are destroying gorilla habitats, leading to increased human conflict. In the last 20 to 25 years, the western lowland gorilla population has halved. Even if all dangers to gorillas were removed immediately, it would take over 75 years to re-establish their number. Grauer's gorillas are eastern lowland gorillas. Only about 5,000 of these gorillas remain in the wild, down from 17,000 in the mid-1990s. Since then, the gorilla's habitat has fallen from 8,000 plus to 5,000 square miles. They now occupy 13% of their historical range. Civil turmoil in the DRC has led to widespread poaching. Human encroachment is driving mountain gorillas uphill. If this tendency continues, they may be forced to dwell where their fur isn't warm enough. Gorillas are vital to our ecologies. All the gorillas we've examined play a key role in their ecosystems. They also play an important role in the food chain, helping to disseminate seeds and preserve the area's flora. Losing these gentle giants would upset the ecology and deprive us of one of our largest, strongest, and most stunning primates. Gorillas have a chance at survival because so many people are interested in them. The number of NGOs, government organizations, and eco-tour businesses focused on gorillas shows how fascinating they are. The most weight ever lifted by a gorilla. So how strong is a gorilla? According to the Guinness World Records, the most weight a gorilla is on record lifting is an 1,800 pounds. Some hypotheses have suggested that gorillas can lift up to 10 times their body weight. To put that into perspective, the average American male can lift 0.87 times his body weight. What are some other strong animals? Many other animals are exceptionally strong relative to their size. The leafcutter ant, for example, can carry loads up to 50 times its body weight. These ants use their strength to cut leaves that they bring back to their colonies. Oxen have historically been very important to the agricultural industry because individually, they have a towing capacity of 180 pounds. Elephants are the strongest of all in the animal kingdom and can lift up to 1,800 pounds. How are gorillas doing today? All subspecies of gorillas are in grave danger today. Mountain gorillas are listed as endangered on the IUCN Red List. Western and eastern lowland gorillas and cross-river gorillas are categorized as critically endangered. Critically endangered is the most severe status before extinction in the wild and total extinction. The western gorilla is more populous than the eastern gorilla. However, the number of individuals in the wild is very low. Gorillas face the major threat of poaching, being intentionally hunted and killed or unintentionally killed by traps set for other animals. Habitat destruction, disease, and war also have heavy effects on gorilla populations. In times of civil unrest, refugees have turned to bushmeat for sustenance, and gorillas, as well as other apes, have suffered as a result. Because gorillas are so closely related to humans, they can suffer from different diseases transmitted by humans. In 2004, Ebola ravaged gorillas in the Republic of Congo, effectively eliminating the population there. Recent estimates suggest as many as 5,000 gorillas have died from Ebola. Different conservation efforts are in place that have had many positive impacts. There used to be fewer than 880 mountain gorillas alive, but in 2018 they were reclassified from critically endangered to endangered as their population grew past 1,000 individuals. Breeding programs in various zoos attempt to repopulate both species directly. Organizations and laws also exist to protect gorillas. The Great Ape Survival Partnership, GRASP, aims to conserve all non-human great apes, including gorillas. Also, the Gorilla Agreement is legislation that targets gorilla conservation specifically. 10 fun gorilla facts. Gorillas are the largest living primates, with males weighing up to 400 pounds and standing 6 feet tall when upright. They live in groups of 230 individuals called troops, led by a dominant male known as a silverback, due to the streak of grey hair on his back and shoulders. Gorillas have opposable thumbs like humans, which allow them greater dexterity than other primates in manipulating objects such as branches or fruits for food sources. The diet of gorillas consists mainly of vegetation, including leaves, shoots, roots, and fruit. But they will also eat small insects for additional protein supplementation if necessary. Despite their large size, gorillas can move quickly through trees using their long arms for balance, while swinging from branch to branch at speeds up to 25 miles per hour. Their vocalizations include barks, grunts, and hoots that are used to communicate within the troop about threats or potential danger from predators in the area, such as leopards or eagles looking for easy meals. Gorilla infants remain with their mothers until around 4 years old before venturing out into their own social groupings with other young adults of similar age ranges, forming bachelor groups away from adult males who may try to dominate them otherwise. Gorillas are considered highly intelligent animals based upon studies conducted where they have demonstrated problem-solving abilities along with emotional intelligence shown through expressions of joy when reunited with family members. Gorillas use tools for different tasks, such as using sticks to measure water depth or using rocks to crack open nuts. Studies suggest that gorillas even possess a sense of self-awareness, which is evident in their ability to recognize themselves in the mirror, something only a few species on Earth can do. What surprised you the most about gorilla strength? Share your reactions in the comments, give us a thumbs up if you're loving the content, and subscribe to stay tuned for more incredible wildlife stories.